Hello everyone, it's time for another helpful message from your friendly neighborhood high school principal. I've had several meetings with some of our ninth graders and given them information, and they said, well, why didn't we know about this sooner? So I thought maybe everybody should know about this. And the question is, how do I get into a good college? The answer to that is fairly simple. You want to have a good GPA, you want to have a high SAT score, you want to have great college college letters of recommendation, and you want to be in as many activities as you can to show off that you're basically a well-rounded high school student. One of the most important things they're going to look at, obviously, is your SAT scores. The only thing you can really do there is really increase your core knowledge and practice for your SATs. I recommend you take the PSAT test as many times as possible, and I wouldn't recommend that you take the SAT test more than 2 or 3 times, because one of the rumors you guys need to know about is colleges actually get to look at all your SAT scores. So don't take the SAT more than 2 or 3 times. If you really want to practice with the PSAT. But the main thing you can do is start working right away. There's a couple of rumors I want to help you guys dispel. For example, they really only look at 11th and 12th grade. Raise your hand if you've heard that before. I hear it all the time here. It's not true. Colleges look at your entire high school transcript all the way from 9th to 12th grade, and they look at all of your semester grades. So you need to start working right away. That will also increase your core knowledge, which is the main way you can increase your SAT scores. The other thing that I've heard is, well, hey, I'll just worry about it at the last minute. I didn't do so well in 9th or 10th grade, but I can always bring that up in the end. Well, I'm going to show you today that might not be as easy as you think it is. And what is a good GPA? What do colleges look at? Well, about 30 to 50% of you guys are going to try and get into AUC. So another myth I think you guys should hear about is you only need a 2.0 to get into AUC. It's easy. Not true. You only need a 2.5 to get into AUC, 2.6, 2.7. You only need a 2.0 to apply. But to get in, I'd have at least a 2.5. We've had students who've had a 2.5 that didn't get in because they had low SAT scores or didn't have good college letters of recommendation. You need to get the best GPA you can. And if you're going to go abroad, then you need to shoot higher than 2.5. So Mr. Lentz, how do I get a 2.5? It's pretty simple. It's just basic math. So let's look on the board here. If I have if I have an A, that's 4 points. If I have a B, that's 3 points. If I have a C, that's 2 points. If I have a D, that's 1 point. And if I have an F, that's no points. We don't want to get Fs. So if we do some basic math and we look at this and we say, I've got an A, 2 Bs, a C, 2 Ds, and an F. Well, what do I have, Mr. Lentz? What's my GPA? Well, you have a 4, you have a 3, a 3, a 2, a 1, and a 0. And if we add that up, we get 4, 7, 10, 12, 13, 14. And we, of course, have to divide that by the number of classes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You should have 7 classes. And that equals a lowly 2.0. Well, a 2.0 is not going to be good enough to get us into a college. And what happens over a period of a couple of years? Suppose we get a 1.7, a 1.8, let's call it a 2.5, and a 3.5, and we get that over a period of our 4 years. Well, you need to add this up. So we get 7, 8, 15, 20, 25, carry the 2, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 9.5, and we have to divide that by all 4 years, which turns out to be a 2.375, which is probably not going to be enough to get you into AUC. The mistake you guys make all the time is you think that in this last year you can get a good GPA and pull it up. You need to start working back here. If you have a 3.5, a 3.5, a 3.5, and a 3.5, and you divide by 4, that's pretty easy math. You're going to end up with a 3.5, and we're going to be able to get you into a great college. So the moral of this story really is You need to start working on your grades today. Wherever you're at, whether you're in 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, or 12th grade, you have to make up for any prior performance that you've had. So starting today, you need to work and get the best GPA you possibly can, because we want to help you get into a good school. Have a great day and behave.